Picture what was looked up Manoa Valley. Our house was over here.
Yeah.
And this is the scene we saw. Mac went out and duplicated it in color last year.
That's neat. And he said what?
You can still see.
This.
Still see this.
Right. But they've got
houses.
these two in between, and there's the.
But our house was torn down and another one substituted.
Uh-huh.
It's on the back pocket and everything.
Yep.
How are the roads out here?
Slushy.
Oh, neat. Thank you. Oh, and look at the pretty buttons
Does
down
the
there.
tablets too?
Look at those two plants. The one you got on
Yep.
and that one.
Okay, I won't take a picture in here.
Aha, liar too, aren't you? You lie like a carpet.
Anti-smoking, I was just following. Well, how did you arrive at that call?
Use that for fun.
It's commonly thought in Czechoslovakia.
We did some of the assembly and some
Howdy.
stuff up in the greater
When did you
Chicago
walk in?
area as well.
I snuck in a couple of minutes ago.
That's a long
Who are you talking
time
to?
ago. That's a long time ago. And been out of that for
W9MNF,
many, many
a
years.
fellow named Howard, Chicago and Old Western Electric Man.
Oh, cool.
Company and mostly wireless security systems.
Okay, Howard, W9MNF, W4PVT. Well, did they close the old Hawthorne Hawthorne plant? Did that thing close up finally?
Western Electric plant, there were several of them.
You're on camera. Oh, please. Wow.
Well, I think we better go ahead and wind it up here. A crew just came in from their beach walk here, so I'm going to see what there is in the cabinet for lunch. N3OUV, I'll get your call right yet. W4PVT.
W4PVT at 3U.
Picture being made.
Yes, picture of picture. Merry Christmas. Oh,
Merry
back
Christmas.
camera.
You might stop with clothing here.
Questions you didn't know you had will be answered in that book. Okay, everybody, it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Official. The
door handle fell off.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
You see the T-shirt, Teddy Restaville?
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Where have you all been?
You've been sleeping like slugs.
Right over our quilt is going down.
Well, bird watching.
What we need to do is probably get those flowers in front of our place and have us sitting up on the rail. See what the sun angle is.
We're planning our spiteful Christmas cards to everyone who's suffering back in winter.
Terrible day for democracy. It's lazy. But you can't get there.
Very nice, very nice.
Give me $10.
Boston Terrace.
Everything
Around that.
Do you smell better?
Yes, I do now.
I figured it out. That's how they do it. They go to school to learn how to pass like that.
I think you're right. You have to be trained.
Yep, costs you $12 to get out of the country. You don't got $12, don't get out of the country.
And we are officially home at 11:46 p.m. December 30th, 1996. The attractive baggage attendants are loading the car.
So my parents know what it's like. I'm not sure if I was that difficult of a baby when I was, I don't know. Dad's not saying anything. Okay, Mom's telling me now. But anyway, I understand, and they've been through it before. So anyway, I can certainly understand that.
Okay, 73 is all the best, and take care. Bye.
Okay, David, it certainly was good hearing you again. And I'll keep an ear out on the band. Do you frequent any particular frequency or band, David?
Oh yeah, well I usually operate this band when it has opening W4PVT CMA DC.
Okay, David, CM8DC W4PVT. Well, I'll know where to look for you then, and I will take a check on this frequency. Especially, I work usually in the Science Museum on Fridays, so. I'll keep my beam pointed south and check in on this frequency every so often. In the meantime, give me my best to your parents and your wife and child there, and we'll hope to see you on the band again before too long there, David. And your English is really getting good, David. I wish my Spanish were half that good. CM8DC, we'll see you later. W4PVT, 73.
Okay, Mac, W4PVT CMA DC. Well, thank you very much.
Charlie, W4PVT, Papa Yellow 2, Delta Zulu, over.
Okay, Deuce. The name is Mac. The name is Mac, short for McFarlane, a Scottish name. It's just Mac. The location is on the beach of North Carolina, the very southeastern corner, near the city of Wilmington. We're on a beach between the city of Wilmington and the border with South Carolina. I have heard many FT-101s on the air from time to time. This TS-430 isn't exactly young. I got this back in 1983, which makes it, about 13 years old, but I'm very happy with it. It puts out a good signal, and it is fairly easy to operate without having to go in and read a very thick book in order to understand how to work it. Well, thank you very much, Deuce, and hope to see you on the bands again. I'm very, I've been trying 15 earlier in the day without too much luck, but I'm glad to hear it's opening up now. So maybe things will be improving here as the sunspot cycle goes into high gear again. PY2DZ will wish you the best of 73s from North Carolina, Deuce, and the city that I am in is called Holden Beach. It's called Holden Beach, and it is about halfway between the city of Wilmington and the border with South Carolina, Deuce, but we are right on the ocean, and my dipole slopes toward the south there. I have it hung up from the top of the house here down to the sand. So it's aimed south and does very well towards South America and the Caribbean. 73s, and we'll hope to see you again. PY2DZ, W4 Papa Victor Tango.
Okay, Mac. W4 Papa Victor Tango, Papa Yellow 2 Delta Zulu. Okay. La palabra para allá nuevamente. W4 Papa Victor Tango, Charlie Oscar Bravo, Kilo Alan.
Okay, gracias, Jose. Whiskey for Papa Victor Tango. Es muy agradable en Cuba con la playa. No está más que una hora, ¿no? En todas partes de Cuba.
Sí, más o menos una o 2 horas. Hay veces que cuando hay mucha afluencia de público, pues entonces uno se demora más. Pero sí, es una o 2 horas el viaje a lo sumo, pienso, más adelante.
Ok. De vez en cuando hablo con un joven en Las Tunas, Puerto Padre.
Okay, KD4AW, CMADC, returning.
Adelante,
Okay,
switch
Sandy,
yourself
well,
and change.
I would like,
Adelante or cambio.
I would like a canvas. Let's try if you can read it. Oh, that's joking. Okay, well, I wish you can come someday here with you and your dad here to this place and know each other.
Swordfish steak.
Swordfish? We don't have any swordfish. That's how
You said tuna.
Yes, tuna.
Okay, tuna.
Tuna steaks?
Baked potato.
good one. See how far away that is. All right, that's not too far away. I think we're going in now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mac. Happy birthday to you.
I was going to say, if it was 70, I was going to get her to start lighting it when we left Charlotte.
No, this one is 64, 6.
It's binary.
4 and 2. Yeah, 64, 4 and 2.
Okay.
So we got it covered.
Looks good.
Phoebe's got her baby.
Or 86 in next.
We'll be the judge of that.
There's the Pauling Coast.
Last portion of the show is onto
That's the Carlisle Valley. That's the Pauling Coast right there. And this is the way you see it from up the top of Waimea Canyon. Yeah. This is the coconut plantation. There are a whole slew of motels here, and I think we stayed in this one. Right here, the Plantation Holiday. There's a whole bunch of motels right along the way.
You might say, you know, the duck deer hunting season starts around Labor Day. I pack my hunting clothes in a plastic bag full of pine boughs.
That's really fascinating.
Now where's the restaurant with the cats in it?
That's at Koloa.
Hey you guys, here we are on the lush tropical island of Hawaii.
Yep.
Let's kick that again, Cindy. So, wait a minute, this looks more like Arizona.
The moon.
Yeah, the moon. What's up?
Well, this is the side of the island that doesn't get any rain. Less than 10 inches a year.
Wow, that's desert-like. In fact, look what's here.
South Carolina here. It's a good reef, older breakwater. It has a map. I don't think you'll have a problem with the breakers coming in and smacking you down as they do in the other place.
My main problem was the face mask leak. I could never go for
Good
more
morning.
than about a minute or two at a time without having to stop and tread water, pull the face mask off, shake all the water out, clear off the lens, put it back on again.
Yeah, we'll try to get you some.
Okay, Cindy, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to map out what we're going to do today. I think we're going to take the northern route.
Cheap gas. like the black sand that we found on Maui. This is as fine as anything in North Carolina.
Yeah, it's really black sand beach.
Okay, so what came down?
Go back up.
Mac, are you looking forward to this climb back up here?
Hard.
I think that was a no.
And way up there on the top of Mauna Kea.
Are the two Keck telescopes, Keck 1 and Keck 2. So those are optically the world's largest telescopes. The NASA Infrared Telescope. Its primary mission is to support all of NASA's programs. That was one of the first ones built up here in the early 1970s. Now, you know, this mountain is owned by the state of Hawaii.
That's not a mountain out there. It's our shadow. Here we are back at our old pal, the thirsty longitude. Yep, we are in lush tropical forest all of a sudden. The other end. So soon. And we're stopping at something called tree molds. And so, boom, we are on Maui. And Mac and I are checking out Makawao while the ladies are spending all the money in Lahaina. This is cowboy country, or Paniolo as they say in Hawaii.
To carry all my things.
You got your Christmas list all made out, Matt?
Okay, good. Have fun. See you then. KS4ZWI.
W4PVT.
Well, Cindy, we made it.
Yeah.
Around the backside to
Don't tell the rental car company.
almost to Hana.
Yeah,
And this is the last time we were here. This is as far as we went.
right.
So we've gone a full circle.
Yep. Finally did it.
And who is resting here?
Lindbergh. His grave's right out here.
Around here visiting Lindbergh's grave, this little congregational church near Hana. It's been a great trip so far, absolutely breathtaking. So we're coming around we'll be coming around the conventional route on the way home. Just thought I'd let you know where we were. We're going to be coming around the north side of the mountain on the way home. But we haven't gotten to Hana yet, but we're going to stop there and pick up some lunch. But it was an absolutely beautiful drive, and we'll have the video and the pictures when we get back. W4PVT.
I look forward to seeing you back. I guess it will be probably your supper time. So I won't look for you until then. Thanks for checking in. KS4ZWI, bye.
Okay, we'll let you know when we're coming around the mountain. W4PVT.
These guys are playing rock music. I'll have to give you credit, Mac. That was your joke. Rock music. Well, the videotape is about to run out, and the vacation is about to run out, so I'm in pretty good shape. We're going to get on an airplane tomorrow and fly all the way back, and it's a red eye, so there'll be no pictures, so I guess it's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Next.
What's it say? Caution.
Fairway, balls whizzing about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Doesn't look like they've broken the plate glass window very often, though. This is it, the last day. Are you ready to go home?
Well, it's 3 days depression, realizing that you're not in Hawaii anymore. And the other 4 days of the week, you start adding up the bills on your Visa card.
You're really depressed.
But is it still worth it?
Oh, every bit, every bit.
All right, one for the camera, buddy. One for the camera.
Eagle.
Charge the birds for what my fries.
We're going to go all around here.
I got mine in the desk. Pull down the rest of it. Yeah.
And here's what we come to Hawaii for, to play on computers.
We've been carting around this stuff from house to house for 55 years.
Our first mistake was getting a basement in our first house in Winston-Salem. And then everything graduated to our next house here in Charlotte, which had a big attic. And then we graduated from that attic to this set of attics, which were almost as big and held everything that the old one did. Well, these are, yeah, you remember those.
That's the Trolls and the Flintstones stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and this is a little battery-operated float plane.
Yeah.
Forgotten all about that one.
And then his toothpick creations.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Pele.
Pele.
1934 or 30.
What is that?
1934, January
Membership.
1934.
What was it membership in though?
Certificate of membership of Hui o Pele, Hawaii.
Which means
That's
what?
where you peed into the crater.
What?
Among other things.
What?
Having visited the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii National Park at the island of Hawaii, territory of the U.S. and having made offering acceptable to the Pele goddess of volcanoes at her fiery palace, Halemaumau, which is called the House of Everlasting Fire, is entitled to full active life membership in the Hui o Pele, Hawaii. It's hereby granted all rights, privileges, and benefits are pertaining thereto. Testimony thereof we have caused the seal of our realm to be affixed.
Wow, I didn't know that existed. We ought to take that back with us this time and give it to the park rangers. Then check this out. Good looking guy on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Point it over here.
Yeah, show it to the camera, Dad.
These are Dilbert types. You'll know the uniform.
That's Dad on the
Sandals
right.
and sandals.
And this was, oh yeah, this was in
This is the roof of the Greensboro
plant. And then here's FCC license from when?
Okay, that won't get thrown away.
Expiration date is when, though?
There isn't any, I don't believe.
On that license?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It expired in '88. Sorry.
I'll assume you don't need any of these anymore.
Part number. Frequency 3265 kilohertz. I think we can throw that.
So you're trying to talk your dad into throwing those walkie-talkies away? Is that what I get here?
Not away, but into somebody else's possession.
Well, but how are we going to do that? See, that's the kicker here.
Yard sale, Hamfest.
Well.
But you all used those when you were kids. Why are we standing here?
Oh, you need to be over there by the flowers.
Now I gotta get out my Kleenex.
All right.
I'm gonna have my picture taken. I gotta comb my hair.
I'll take that and see. Y'all look cute.
Yeah.
No.
We need to see that.
To see the flowers.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but you all can still come together closer. Dad, move them a little bit more.
You remember what?
Do you remember anything about it?
No.
Do you remember anything about it? Okay, then you weren't married.
No, I remember your daddy on his back.
Running around delivering flowers to all the appropriate people that day. So your grandmother just giving out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your grandparents just went to bed about 2 hours before the ceremony.
Really?
Yes.
Which, Wood or Brower?
Brower.
Oh, okay.
So we were told all these things had to be done still.
So you all were in charge of it?
Yeah.
And then Dad, you had to take him to the doctor.
That was earlier in the day.
That was earlier in the day.
He almost backed out.
Half of them are here.
What happened to Mom?
Where are we going?
The Imalua.
What's that? It is a journey back, adventure forward.
Give us 10 minutes or so at the end to spend some time looking out into our skies tonight. How we do this is actually by using astronomical databases.
With that star, and they follow it east or west and land on that island. That was just quite simple.
What did you learn about the creation of the universe?
Not much that I didn't know before.
You have to keep the kids interested somehow. Cindy tell you what she discovered?
What?
Well, someone is taking care of those cats, and they're doing spay and neuter, and I couldn't talk long because of the traffic, but I whipped out $40 and said, "Here, God bless you for what you're doing." I was like, "You just don't have any idea how good you made me feel about that," because I was so worried about it when I saw it. It wasn't pretty.
These are all looking so sedate. Where's the loud? Not even that. Getting there. That's better.
And like the Merry Monarch is like a huge thing for a halal to win that. Because it's good for like the whole year, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We have three, I guess we got 3 tapes.
Yeah.
Three video cassettes of each of the
Days.
the old and the new, and then the presentation of this Merry Monarch.
I like the interpretive ones they do. They do it usually on the 3rd day. So what they'll be able to do is more like a modern hula. And so like guys from the Halau near where I lived, because I used to live on the other side of the island near Camuela, which is all like country, and it's where all the horses are. And
where are we? What's happening?
We're at the Hilo Hospital. Dad had some chest pains earlier this morning. So we're going to have to wait until 9 a.m. and let them do the blood check again to make sure that everything's cool. And either we'll go to Maui and have a good time, or we're going to go to Honolulu and have a good time. So we'll see. It's about 6 a.m. right now. So we're going to go get dressed, packed, and see what the next step is.
And so, this is clearly not Hilo. It's not Hilo, and it's not any place on Maui. Yes, we are in Honolulu, basically Waikiki. That followed this. Come on, there we go. Yes, that was an air ambulance ride. And Mac ended up in the hospital here in Honolulu, where the partying is ferocious. Anyway, it's good news, I guess. It was basically a false alarm. Sent all the probes up and there was nothing wrong. So we'll be heading to Maui tomorrow. Cindy's inside booking flights as I speak. Meanwhile, enjoy the big city.
She was looking at this, somebody sitting up there. I'm like, yeah, we've been up there sitting on the cars.
That's where most of those pictures from yesterday came from.
Gary, there's people on the crater over here. You can see them.
Started about 8. Totally make my day.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
I didn't know who to ask for, but now you're here.
Not today, it's too late. I've been there before. I've seen you guys before.
Alright, so we got reserved seating for this table tonight.
Don't worry about me. I'm cool.
So the emu is back there, yes, out on the grounds. Once everyone's either going to take out the pig, you can go watch if you want to. And there's all kinds of Polynesian arts and crafts demonstrations along the way as well. So.
That's your husband and father. You've had him since when?
Where's Hohenberg?
I don't know.
This was taken at Walnut Hill. Cindy and the two of us.
That was 78 or 79 because you'll notice I have the Atta beads on. And I only have a few of them.
Okay.
I think I started that in the winter of 77. So that might have been 78.
I started my beard in 76 and I shaved it off in 83.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's your daddy. And that
18.
Yeah, and that was also done in New Orleans.
The artist that did you.
No, it wasn't the same one.
Yeah, well, it was using the pastels, the chalk pastels, yeah.
Well, the table in the living room was made also in Louisville by my father. It was originally a natural color, light color, and my spouse here decided it was going to be better dark. So she changed it over, much to my mother's horror. But anyway, we think it looks good.
And that was from the bowling alley.
And that was made by pieces of a bowling alley that was being dismantled. My dad loves to take available material like that and make something good out of it. Stand by your microphone.
Stand by your man.
This cabinet came over with my great-grandfather, Hunter Wood I, from Charlottesville, Virginia, in 1866, just after the Civil War. He picked up his family and moved west through Tennessee and up to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where he settled in and proceeded to raise a tribe of Woods. But anyway, this came with him by, I presume, by wagon in 1866. It certainly didn't come by the interstate.
By UPS. So what are the pieces?
And some of this china belonged to my great-great-grandmother, part of the same pattern of that large bowl that we showed a while ago. That and that were all part of the same pattern, and that.
Okay, come this way. This is the laundry room.
Come this way.
Okay, you can.
It's a desk we bought when we first married, made by Thomasville, along with a dresser upstairs. We also had a bed with a sort of a bookcase headboard, which passed along to Cindy, who passed it along to parties unknown.
Yeah.
So we had 3 pieces of Thomasville furniture that we bought early in our marriage.
The computer looks like one you bought when you were first married as well.
That was the iMac?
Yeah.
From about 2000. No, let's see. We had that at the old house. So it must be before 1995.
We did?
1995, I think they were still doing 2Es.
Yeah, no, that was acquired here.
Maybe in 98.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, we're going to go up to Mac's ham shack. Bonus room. Den.
Cave.
Man cave. Cat cave.
This is a speaker cabinet from the dining room at Walnut Hill Farm. This is an old surplus office desk from my place of work. And
Trash can down there. That has
trash can was a gift from your Aunt Penny many moons ago. And the usual pile of electronic gear here from ham radio. Oh, that.
Yes,
That was a kit that my wife threw together, or was it you?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, because we gave one to Granddad.
Yeah.
And then you got one, or maybe that's Granddad's.
Well, whichever. A most intriguing device.
Yes.
And then my own office desk came over there. When I retired, they gave me a work table and a desk that I had been using to take home with me while the company converted to all metal furniture. So I took advantage of that little opportunity to acquire another desk. Now I have two, and of course no place to store but one. And to the right of that is a homemade work table for me in college, made of two freestanding bookcases and a piece of flat wood for the work surface that locks the two together. But they can be disassembled and carried in the trunk of any ordinary car.
From the 1950s.
From about 1948. This was an original kitchen chair. We picked it up in near Troutman, up towards Statesville, when we were first married. And they were, I think, stained at first and then painted blue. We had a set of about 4 of them. A valuable souvenir.
I was going to say, this is from the 70s or 80s maybe. Or they merged with US Air in the 80s, I believe. So this is worth keeping.
We went to England in '87, I think it was, and took one of US Air's first London flights to get over there.
That was a window seat.
In '87. Tons of family archives here. The family Bible. We have some correspondence from my great-grandfather when he first came over here to the States, describing his travels in the eastern part of the United States by steamboat and train and stagecoach, and love letters between my grandparents when they were courting, and ancestral research up here done by my grandmother and my father over a period of many years. And the usual collection of historical records from various counties of Virginia and Kentucky. Many of these are original letters here. Some my great-grandmother wrote to Jefferson Davis after the war, to try to get details on her father's activities in the area of Yazoo City, Mississippi, toward blocking the Yazoo River from Yankee gunboats. The world as it appeared before global warming and after Rand McNally. That's a wedding invitation. The names you all know.
It didn't have the year though, does it?
No.
1955? Okay.
In the spirit of the Confederacy was living on at that time.
Do you know who it was that came?
Marjorie Barker. This resembles a bear that I was given as a gift when I left Honolulu. And it's the bear is still upstairs, barely intact. So Cindy saw this while we were at the beach.
At Holden Beach, at the ice cream place.
At the ice cream place. And this is when I had my back surgery at Charlotte Orthopedic or Presbyterian Orthopedic Hospital. They gifted me with a bear.
We're done.
So I'd like to conclude the tape. Gather together, everyone together like you like each other.
Yes, that concludes our tour. This is before.
We are available for tourists as guides for a very reasonable rate.
Wave goodbye.
Bye, bye.
And we'll see who's here.
Hi, Gary. And Cindy. So this was last night's dinner.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something.
But look at the tower that they built over here, right here.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Is there an antenna
That's
on top?
bungee. No. This is bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
Well, the annual Darwin Award comes out every year for people who do the stupidest things.
Yes.
And one of them was the bungee jumper that had more bungee cord than he had distance between the bridge and the ground.
Oh, that's right. They did have.
Black.
Look, the fold out.
Was he alive? I'll tell you.
No,
Something. Oh,
only in
Fold
print.
out.
look at that
It will be forever
Centerfold.
remembered.
Centerfold, yes.
National
centerfold.
Geographic
National
Centerfold.
Geographic
That is
Centerfold.
right. That's
Nectar of the gods.
Well, I don't believe it's technically nectar.
Well, but once it starts to melt, it will be between the butter and the sugar and the cinnamon. It will be nectar. Yes.
Have you ever seen those old Salem, the old Salem bakery?
No.
Great big brick ovens, and they build a fire in them, literally. Big old fire, and then they rake out all the coals, and the oven's good for about 6 more hours. So you start with your hottest items first, put them in, get them out, and shove the other stuff in that can take a lower temperature. I think they have 3 runs of stuff in the ovens every time they fire them up.
Wow.
So it lasts the whole day.
Yeah, if you go on a tour of Old Salem and go to the Old Salem Bakery, it's jam-packed.
I've been there once and you could barely get in.
Yeah.
Where is
So
Old
many
Salem?
Winston-Salem.
It's Winston-Salem.
It's about an hour and a half north of here on 85.
I mean, I could stop and
You
see.
could stop. You could stop and stock up.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Very, it's historic. It's the
It's
whole
like
Old Salem
Williamsburg.
village.
It's sort of a small scale Williamsburg.
Very small scale.
Well, I knew that you both,
beautiful.
you and Annette had dressed in the guard.
yeah.
And
I sang in the chorus there. We all had costumes, and it was a lot of fun.
sort of reenactors.
Yeah.
Like
In
that.
fact, where's the National Geographic? December 1970. National Geographic.
A day that will go down in infamy.
Yes.
Whatever that word is.
Infamy.
There we are.
And which one's you and who's who?
You have to ask that? You don't recognize your wife?
Well, I'm
When
holding the
she was
camera.
12 years old. Well, no, I would, let's see, that was 11 years old.
Cindy Lou.
I don't know anybody.
No?
I can't see, really.
Can you see this? There's Cindy and Annette.
I don't want to get my
see.
head
Yep.
in the camera. Where?
In the
right in the
front,
middle.
right in the front.
That's Cindy?
That's Annette.
Yeah.
This is Annette?
Yeah, cute little kid.
It was 1970 something.
Wow.
It was July of 1970.
They look
July
like
4th.
they're real whatever they
Real
are.
people, yes. And then
How did
mom,
you do that?
Mom, hold on.
I would never recognize
Oh, that's
Annette.
mom right. Okay, that's mom right there.
Oh, sorry.
She was.
Yeah, that was mom there, and that was me.
More misdirection.
Mom,
It was the fickle finger.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And then she was.
and then she has a full page to herself.
Yeah.
Mom.
There she is.
Full page.
Oh,
What's she
wow.
cooking?
Onions. She was
You mean onions?
on yarn.
Onion.
She was dyeing yarn.
And its smoke was getting in her eyes.
Yes.
I'm sure it did.
Dyeing yarn?
Acrid smoke.
Yep.
Why did she have onions?
Because it
Part of the
makes
coloring.
color.
Everything was natural back then.
Yeah.
Natural
Okay, so
dye.
she wasn't cooking onions.
Yeah, but
No.
onions are white.
Well, some onions are not. Some of them are
Probably
yellow.
gives an off-white.
Sort of a yellowish.
Yeah, yellowish color.
Wow, does she
Yeah.
ever look Dutch?
Because she is. There's a good reason for that. Yeah.
Yeah, Old
That's
Salem's something you
lovely.
really need to take in.
Yeah. And we were there. We just weren't. Well, that was the same time they took the other picture of Mom and I. This was the July 4th celebration. They don't do it anymore, but because everybody wants to see fireworks instead. But there was a time for many, many years where we recreated the July 4th
It
celebration.
was the first July 4th celebration in the country,
Yeah, that's neat.
1785.
In Salem?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Why
there
would that
was,
be when the Philadelphia should have been the first?
well, they weren't.
They weren't.
The Moravians beat them to
Old
it,
Salem.
but
And
the
this is the
Moravians'
start of the article.
theme was different.
Yeah.
That's
They
just
were
beautiful.
rejoicing in
Morning
the
stars,
end of the
Moravian
war.
faith.
It didn't make any difference to them who won.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
quit fighting and
Rejoicing
killing
at
each
the
other.
end.
Yeah, because they were kind of
They were pacifists.
pacifists. Yeah.
And as a consequence, neither side trusted them because
You
they
got that.
take care of everybody.
Where's the date on
You know,
that?
if a British soldier came in or a
Who
patriot came
Oh, there.
in, everybody got
Who
care.
are the Moravians?
It was one of the earliest Protestant sects in
They're
the
Germany.
Catholic Church.
Cult.
Were they German?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were German.
What's the duck?
Around
it's an
Czechoslovakia.
oil
This
duck.
was oil
But anyway,
spill.
there was
This
a
is one
Count
of the
von
first
Zinzendorf that gave
National
them shelter
Geographics
on his
about
estate before they came to America. So there was a lot of things named Zinzendorf
ecological
and
crises.
Wachovia.
One of
That
those
was
is
in
going
the
to be
state
for
of
Maddie.
Devakau. So while Collier was
Recently.
named, that they brought on
And we
with
are
them.
right next to the
We had a
people
bank by that
with
name
the
from
giant.
the idiots
Yeah, I
who ran it
remember.
around.
Isn't that amazing? And this was back before
When I saw them walk
bungee
over, I thought
jumping.
it
This was
Oh,
1970,
someone to watch
remember?
over you.
And look what they
Well,
would
that's what we
do.
always. Boy,
They
I-
built
the
these
idea when
towers.
we were
This
in
is to
Raleigh back in the
prove, to prove their
40s.
manhood.
When I
They
came
would
back
jump
to
off these
Charlotte,
towers with
or to
vines
Winston,
tied
that
on
was
their
the first
legs.
bank I looked
The
up
first
because I remembered the
bungee
name.
jumpers.
Wow.
And hope the vines would hold.
So the whole
Yeah,
thing went down.
exactly.
And they weren't exactly springy, I don't imagine.
Oh, that would break your neck when it rebounded.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
They probably lost a few of them there.
Give you a spinal fusion of sorts.
Yeah.
I never get to be in the pictures because I'm always behind the camera, but Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Gary.
Oh yeah, this is 2013, by the way.
Yeah. These for the next 6 days.
Mac, you're not supposed to read instructions. That's not being a good ham.
Still a mystery box.
It's an unadorned box.
AT100 from LDG. Oh, I guess Jerry got tired of working my tutor back there.
Yeah, it's just for me, yes.
Yes, for him.
If it works well for you, though, I'm going to get one for me.
Thank you all. High on the hall.
This is for many a happy QSY.
It's QSY.
Change frequency.
Oh, okay.
No, I had to move one for a lady. I said, my job doesn't permit me to move anything that heavy.
What was where and
What we looked
you know,
like when we were younger than when we watched this 10 years
So
ago.
this is 2014,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Day
Yep, at Southminster.
at Southminster, at
Mom and
your folks'
Dad.
place. So that's what their place looks like. And there's the main building.
And this is when I had braces. And hopefully, yeah. Uh-oh.
So everybody's documenting everything. Meli Kalikimaka. He's going, what? Huh? I don't want to have to edit this.
Oh, doubled up.
Yeah.
A twofer. That's nice. That'll be good for traveling with.
That's to take
Carry all
place
your
if
stuff.
You're ready.
You can put things in. Oh, it's a man purse. I got
Yes,
it.
it's a man purse.
A merce.
Merce.
A camera bag.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Stylish. Oh, thank you, Christmas. Oh, good.
Mac has clothes.
Oh, that's the, oh, that is nice. I like those. Oh, it's the super soft one.
Ooh, I like this.
It's a combination jacket and shirt.
Uh-huh.
Thank you all for this one.
Oh, you're welcome. That looks really cozy.
What is it?
Is CSA accepted bottom sizes?
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Well, I figured if you didn't have workwear or something to put in, that makes room for your shaver and things like that.
Yeah.
That's
This
all connected.
is a guitar.
Yeah.
Very heavy guitar.
And it's a very nicely wrapped guitar.
Wrap there.
Oh.
Yep, it's the sound bar with a subwoofer. Christmas is over.
Okay, everybody look happy.
stand.